Let me tell you about a politician that I really like and admire, which is a very rare thing for me working in politics so long now. Vivien Costanzo. I've known Vivien for 7 years, and we've got to do a ton of activism together through our organization, Europe Talks, which brings together young people from around the continent and world to share, discuss, and try to drive together progressive ideals into a united front in fighting for justice. And honestly, Vivien has always been the rock that has bound us all together, who has kept us going even when things seemed very tough. She was one of the big people always advocating for Ukraine's inclusion in the broader socialist and social democratic world, and understands that essentially politics is always about people understanding people and going where people are. She is also someone who has understood the grinding life that is climbing up a political party, especially one as big and old as the SPD. And Vivien does the hard work, the learning, the talking, the meeting people, all of the parts that sometimes seem like the least exciting part of politics. But Vivien knows that it's important, so she pushes through. She knows that it's important that she understands the things she is talking about, so she learns about them. She understands that it's important to understand Europe, not just from a German perspective, but from the perspectives of every person in all of the regions. And that is how she's able to come to the conclusion she does for Europe and build collective solidarity and justice among so many types of people. Coming from a German and Italian background, Vivien represents the unity of Europe in her very being. And she honestly just inspires me every time I see her, watching her career take off, seeing that she has managed to keep in contact with all of us along the way, and who have really built up movements across the continent, to have created real change, to not just be about the career itself, but about the means of getting there and all the good you can do along the way. She also has that ability to make friends with, well, just about everybody. And honestly, I wouldn't trade the relationships that I've met through Vivien or built with her for the world. I love each and every one of our colleagues and comrades that we've had over the last years. And when you see what kind of ridiculousness that's going on in the German far right, it makes me happy that politicians like Vivien continue to exist, that young people can come in and give sanity to politics. We have the chance today and tomorrow to elect a new generation of politicians. People like Vivien, who have done work with refugees, who have done work in Israel and Palestine, who have done all of the things that we hope that every great politician does, and still manage to keep their soul, their morality, and most of all, their passion to get things done. So if you live in Baden-Württemberg, give her a vote. Vote for Vivien, vote for the SPD there. Because honestly, Vivien should be an MEP. That's what the European Parliament needs.